Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. So I can't stop what I plan to do just because my grands decided to be outside my door. So let's hope that they want to be nice and not make a lot of noise. One thing I want to talk about is today is December 1st, 2020. A new moon just passed. I never was into this type of stuff. And so that's first and foremost what I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about. This is, I'll show you. It's kind of, some people call it my altar. It has my products on it: aloe vera oil and scrub, aloe vera butter, aloe vera oil, soap. But most importantly, it has my parents. And so I will show you. But I sit here, I meditate here. I like to shoot my videos here. But over the course of the last 2 years, I lost my mom and my dad. I don't know if you can see them. I'll share a picture. But this is Betty and Fred. And my dad died 13 months after my mom of a broken heart. She was the love of his life. They came together and made me. Love child. I was blessed to have both my parents in the home for 40 years. I was pretty attached to their hips. It's even hard for me to have a relationship because I was so attached to them. And so when my father passed, I had already been, as a family, we had already been taking care of my mom she got sick in January. She died in August. She had a very aggressive form of breast cancer. And he was 13 years older than her, so he never expected her to die before him. And so we took care of her at home, both of them at home, on home hospice. And so the day my dad died, they were both Muslims, so they had really quick funerals. They didn't have like the whole service and everything. My mom had a little more of a service than my dad. And so he passed the day before their 49th anniversary. And they were together on their anniversary. Believe that. But I wanted just to get into how I got into crystals and rocks and stones. I caught a plane, me and my sister and my 14-year-old, right after my dad's funeral. I didn't even hang out for the repast. I was mentally and physically breaking down. I was, and I'm a Cancer, and so when that happens, normally I run to water. So I booked an Airbnb right on the shore, right on the water in California, and I never went to Venice Beach because I'm not the type of person who likes crowds. So I've never been to Venice Beach. Get up early the Sunday morning after his funeral was Saturday. So woke up Sunday morning, me and my baby boy caught an Uber over to Venice Beach. I was like, oh, it's early in the morning, shouldn't be too bad. First store I come to is a crystal store, and it's an Egyptian young guy in there. And he knows a lot about crystals, but not everything. So I'm just talking to him. I'm a very talkative person. Everywhere I go, I'm always talking to people. So I asked him what's the most expensive stone he has in there. And so he shows me, and it's, I'll use this as an example. This is onyx. This is a burnt onyx, but it has changed colors. That's really interesting. It used to be a lot blacker, but it was a lot smaller than this, and it was flat and it was smooth. It was about the size of a nickel, but thicker. And it was $327 for that little tiny stone. And as I was holding the stone, he was looking it up to see what it was. And as he was looking it up to see what it was, I was holding it, and I started to feel something that was like warm, like if somebody was taking a blanket and wrapping it around me. Like I started to feel this warm feeling. And he came back and he said, it's a healing stone. It's to, heal you if you're sick, if you're going through pain, suffering. It's a healing stone, right? And so, of course, I didn't get that stone. That particular stone was like $48 a gram. And that particular one had to be, I think he said, about 6 grams or something. It was because it was like it was expensive. That's it, about $400 for a stone about the size of a nickel. But it comes off of the sap of a mountain, and it takes thousands of years to build this stone. So after I felt that stone, I was like, oh, hold up, hold up, hold up, okay. I want one for money, prosperity, for wealth, for protection, for sadness, for happiness, and every stone you got that I can afford, let's roll them out. So by the time I left out of there, I had protection bracelets for my sons. I had protection for my daughter. I had my favorite two, which is pyrite and amethyst. These are my two favorite stones. They're always pretty much with me, um, almost always pretty much with me. Um, this is for prosperity and wealth, and this is for lack of anxiety and more faith and knowing of good things are to come for you. And so I kind of want to give you that. I don't have much more. I do have a lot more, but I don't have it formulated. And, I got about a few minutes before I got to get moving, but I just want to kind of share with you about that. Also, with this being a new moon, during this full moon, and the new process that we're going into, it's a grounding. And so when you hear the word grounding, I'm not sure what you mean, what you think grounded, but it means to be pretty much well balanced and sensible. Well balanced and sensible. So vibrations are high. If you want to tap into them, spend time meditating. If you want to get you a sound bowl, those are ancient. Just because the Asians had them, don't think you trying to be Asian by getting them. No, everything that spread across this earth came from where. I don't have to tell you. So I'm about to get me a sound bowl, get you a sound bowl. Let's raise our frequencies. But if you make a mistake and you backslide, don't hold yourself too bad. Hold yourself accountable, acknowledge it, and move forward. Be nice to yourself, be patient with yourself. Um, Thoughts become things. Remember, what you think you can become. The thought of it is the planting of the seed. The work of it is the discipline and the vision. Those are together. It takes all of those things. They're all a process. And so we just want to work on being grounded, keeping our energy high right now. Meditating, prayer, keeping your house clean, keeping your body clean, keeping people with bad energy away from you. Don't let these guys go in and out of your body with their bad energy. Guys, don't let these females come in and out of your body with the bad energy. Protect your energy. It is the most important thing you have right now. It is more important than the money in the bank. It's more important than the money in the bank, because when your life is upside down and everything that you had, you lost. Everything you thought you needed, you lost. Guess what? You only had God. You had to get closer to God. You had to get closer to the gifts and the things that He left on this earth to keep us strong. And so may each one teach one. One love, many missions. Stay grounded. Be nice to yourself. Forgive yourself. Allow yourself chance for improvement. For every day is a new day to increase your standards for yourself, for your family. We set the standard. Every day we can raise the bar. Every day we can raise the standard. I don't want to just grow my hair. I don't want you to just journey with me on growing your hair. Let's journey with each other on growing to be better people, growing to be one with the earth. Man, it's so much I could say, but I come with love. Anyone who can watch this video know it's nothing but love. And so, one love, many missions. We won't be stopped. We just getting started. Don't be depressed over this December. Don't worry about the PS5. Don't worry about things you can't afford to give your children. It's okay. Worry about what you can afford to give them. Focus on what you might want to give them in 2021 if the good Lord says it's the same. But He didn't make Christmas. He didn't make going broke, getting payday loans, stealing. Don't go out there this year stealing. Every year, incarceration goes up in Black and Mexican families in December because they out there stealing and robbing to give people gifts. That's an oxymoron. It's hella backwards. You're going to be locked up on Christmas instead of being with your kids because you're out there trying to steal to give them something. No, 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 no. If you're not prepared, go to Walgreens. They got cheap little gifts. Kids are happy with what you can give them, and the biggest thing you can give them is love, man. Love, being there in a safe and private and in a safe environment, you know, and just being present. Most kids, that's all they want from their parent. So please, my peoples, let's be focused on the energy that's moving right now. Let's radiate higher than Christmas. Let's radiate higher than these gifts. Let's radiate and be one with God. Be blessed. Amen. Peace.